Hello, I got a new tripod. Hello, this is beautiful. So welcome back. I'm gonna move you a little bit more in a center so you could see the tower card. So these are the tower card readings, and the question is, what is the big change coming to your life? Okay. This is a general reading and doesn't resonate to some. It doesn't resonate to some and does resonate to others. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, this is not the personal reading, so don't take it too personally. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can click out and find something else. So tower card is something what brings in a massive change. Last year, the tower card brought in the huge pandemic and lockdown in a lot of countries. It's also the pandemic generally, that things happened very quickly and our lives changed. It usually is a sign that foundationally things will shift around. I haven't picked the deck to do the reading, so I have a collection of decks around me. So I'm going to pick some of them from there and go from there. If you are a tarot reader, absolutely fun, or you have a tarot deck, it's a fantastic idea to use your tarot card, the tower card. Meditate it for 5 minutes before you go to bed on it, and then put it under the pillow and for the next 3 days. So you do it in 3 days, day 1, day 2, day 3. Every night you just take the card, meditate, and then put it on the pillow and dream. So the dreams happen in 3 constructed days. Day 1, you will see where you were. Day 2, the tower cards show you where you are in very clear kind of way. And it's like if you have any insecurities, it will show you. And day 3, it shows you what is ahead. Okay, so this is a kind of a great exercise to connect with your tower card. That's exactly what I'm gonna do with my tower card. So this is that says structure change. It also says that if you are worried or kind of want to kind of go ahead with something, there could be that you have to go with the flow. Okay, that things might not fall in a place as you wanted to. So yeah, there's definite massive change. Like I'm saying, it's usually tower card means. But what I also want to point out is, you see this sign, okay? This is from the crown falling off. Now, if we are looking at the card of Emperor, what is also Aries sign, and ruled by Mars, Aries, the Emperor is also considered as a Zeus, and Zeus holds the arrow in their hand, okay, that lightning. So this could be that you have caused with your own ego self this change, or this change has to happen and you have to fall off the throne because you're in your wrong life path. This is also ego card, when ego will be very strongly highlighted. So in a lot of ways, it is what doesn't serve you will be taken off by force, or kind of put it into position that nothing but serves you is taken out of your life. Okay, so you have to start to build this ground up again. So it is a very kind of interesting card to have and to use to see what change is coming ahead, because it can be very rough, but it also has a very kind of a nice positive side of it. You have the control, and you probably have created this change for your life yourself. Now, let's get to the readings. Aquarius, let's get you the tower moment. What is the tower card bringing you? What change is coming on your way? It's funny, like it has been good, bad, love, healing, anything like that. So it's like we don't know what's coming out of here. Wow. Okay, cool. That's actually a positive, Aquarius. There is decrease of 2 cycles, okay? There is a change in your cycles. So if you have been in like kind of a coasting around, not raising your head a lot, then that is kind of going to, that there's a decrease in status quo. Things are starting to shift and move very quickly. Let's pull the energy for you. Can we get the energetic card for quantum to call? What's the energy for it? for this decreasing status quo cycle. Oops. Cool. Nice, 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 nice. What do we have? Door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. So if you have been ghosting, kind of going from strength to strength, but nothing really has happened to you, then this is about to change. This change is coming in, and it's bringing in like a new. It doesn't come in very like that tomorrow morning you just jump up and you're fully working, but it comes in stages, okay, for healing and happiness, to kind of help you to guide. Just watch the changes around you. It's like you have planted the seed and the seed is starting to sprout, and in one point it takes a growth spurt, but it is kind of this is pretty much it is in there now. You're kind of a being in plateau or not really doing anything is starting to change, and you're starting to see your personal healing and happiness. But it's also like with the personal healing and happiness, if you have gone to not feeling very well, feeling depressed and getting some help, and you're feeling it's not going anywhere, it's now starting to actually, with this spring coming in and Aries season hitting in and things are like I'm saying, it's a second new year, you're starting to suddenly see the changes and the cycles to change, okay? Cycles in love, in work, and everything like that. And it's the quality or the time which you have put into your self-growth is starting to change around you. It's starting to bring the fruition, and you kind of be facing the situations where you're like, hang on, I don't have to deal with it as I did before. I have the tools now to use my knowledge to deal with the situation better, and that's exactly what you're going to go to do. So let's clarify the quantum energy here. Can we get a clarifications for this quantum? King of Wands, taking a leadership role on it, putting all the work and gaining more knowledge and work for it. Like I said, yes. So pretty much what I've already said, that you are looking, all the knowledge or all the work which you have done in personal self-care and health, you're starting, if you're facing situations, you're starting to change your own cycles, you're taking charge of it, and you're changing the environment within you. And when you're starting to change, rather than going in with the same mindset as you all used to do, you're going in with a new mindset, what you have gained during this status quo, kind of a like in a limbo time, in a limbo cycle, and you're using it for your own betterment. And the more you kind of use that, you more you start to manifest, and it is then starting to kind of have a growth spurt, and things are going to boom. But it also brings you loads of personal healing, like this happiness, the joy that you know what you're doing, you know where you're at, and you're quite happy to be in that position. Let's clarify the road to personal healing and happiness. Father of King of, yeah, you're cutting off some people from your life who are emotionally immature, who are meant also, I do sense, they just, who are also emotionally manipulative. So you can kind of figure out who is there for you and who is not. You're coming out also in a hermit mode. Like I said, you're not into holding any more in the situations where you kind of carry on someone else's or being codependent on other people. I do sense there is a kind of a situation where you're probably facing off with some people who you have enabled of emotionally manipulative situations, but you have the knowledge now to push them away and not being dependent on these people, because those people could have, just for their own insecurity, to feel their own insecurities, they would be there to kind of make you sure that you wouldn't emotionally detach for them. But now I do sense, Aquarius, you're getting out of that, okay? If you're in any kind of complicated relationships, I do sense your time now to stand up for yourself and move away from it, okay? Because again, we have 8 of Pentacles here, we have the Page of Swords, we have Knight of Swords, we have 5 of Pentacles, and we have the Star. That this is tells me that you're using your knowledge or your wisdom as well to understand which one is good and which one is not. I do sense you're starting a new communication with other people. Again, I see a lot of kind of counseling or getting talking to people and getting their, showing them as well your knowledge. But this is like kind of a getting confirmation that you are not the one who needs to change that much, but there is enough to that you're ready to move away from the situation of the past, and like a lot of hope, a lot of truth. You're starting to see that maybe in a lot of ways in the situations, maybe you weren't the problem, but they manipulated to you to think that you were the problem. So you have gone and got help, and you're ready to move out of this kind of a cycle of misery. Okay. There is a lot of knowledge coming in, gaining the knowledge, looking out for knowledge. Okay. There's some messages and people coming in who are willing to help you and give you knowledge. Some of you actually, if you've been looking to get into college, you might be getting into college now. Okay. You might be starting to get the paperwork rolling. So you're getting out, like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel is the kind of message. So your cycle is going to change drastically, Aquarius. Okay. Sorry. So let's get you some timing cards. Can we get some timing cards for Aquarius, please? Thank you very much. Oh. Oh. Nice bouquet. Yeah. Now, some of you could be dealing with a relationship, like I said, but I do sense this, like, this is a Gemini energy here. It's not, it says Libra here, but it is like the air energy. And it's finding the balance, right? Libra energy, finding the balance, finding the yin and yang, and finding a nice, healthy partnership. Now, for you, it could be ending up in September, middle of September, with a new, fresh relationship. Okay. Fire signs coming up here for me, and stability. Like I have nothing but a good. This change is very positive for you, but I do sense some of you were coming in, looking this reading, thinking that it's like with anxiety. No, there's nothing to be anxious about. If you're in this kind of a loop of very unstable place, and you've been kind of cycling in it in like a flat note, and you're like, I can't see coming out of it, there is an opening for you. This is the change coming, and it's kind of starts to stable out. I'll tell you now. First, it's June 18. I do sense that there is a stable kind of stability coming in for you, where you are starting to feel much more confident, and it is Gemini season as well, so you will be definitely feeling like a very strong, fantastic kind of how do I put it, you feel stable, like this Capricorn energy. You feel stable, you feel like you can take on whatever comes your way. And all the hard work in the past 2-3 years, they show me 2 years, or I see 2 years, is going to be worth it. Like this, you see the cycle here, it's number 2. So I kind of go, and this cycle will be lasting for 4 years. I don't know why, I don't usually read this, but that's what they show me. This cycle of 2 years is starting to stabilize out, and there is coming together. This is an extra message for you, is that there is you find a even better kind of yin yang possible stability by the Libra. So if you've been struggling with the relationship, to move away from relationship, what is like emotionally manipulated, then, and codependent, then there is this you're kind of walking away from it. Amazing though. Now can we get one card for let your friends help you, ask you for and accept support from others? I do sense, like, if it is due to relationship in around the Libra season, it's just coming together with someone who is already in your environment, but it's more about yin and yang energy here. It's someone, it's like finding this, it's a yin and yang. It's like finding balance and having your divine masculine, divine feminine energies coming into this kind of a collaboration and a balance and harmony within you. But I do sense, yeah, some of you, if you're looking for a love relationship, let your friends help you, and I would look at the Libra season, because that's what I'm seeing. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope it resonated, and I hope to chat to you soon. Bye.